Hey guys, it's going to be the vector addition simulation, and I'm just going to show you how to use this. So you can pick any vector that you want. All you have to do is just click on it and then drag it to the grid, and once you are done you basically release it. And if you want to change the direction and length of it, just go to the tip of it or the head, and then you can basically make any changes that you want. And then once you're done, just leave it. And over here you will be able to see the components. You see the X is 4 because it's going 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right, and it's going 1, 2, 3 units down. So the X component is positive 4, Y component is negative 3. And the resultant magnitude, so this is the magnitude, the length of this vector. So 3 vector, 4 vector, and then this is, if you remember from special triangle, 3, 4, 5. So this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5, uh, basically the total length of the vector. And the angle is going to be basically the angle of this angle right here, and it is negative 36 because you're basically going clockwise direction if you're going like this. So that's why it's going to be negative 36.8. And if you want to show the components, it's also going to show you the components. And once you are adding more than one vector to your system, then you're just going to add the other vector to the tip, and then again, if you want to change the orientation of this guy, you can do so. Let's make it like this, and then if you want to know the resultant vector, then you need to go to show resultant and basically add it tip to tail, and that's going to be your resultant vector. And this guy right here is going to tell you the x component of the resultant vector and the y component of the resultant vector. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units right, so positive 7, and it is going 1 unit down, so it's negative 1. Alright, so basically these are your properties for the resultant vector. And on the paper, you basically need to work on this resultant vector property. So once I ask for x and y, that's basically the resultant vector. So you need to place the 2 vectors or 3 vectors that is given to you correctly first, and then show the resultant, place it correctly, and then look at the values for the x and y of that vector. And this is going to be the length, and this is going to be the angle for that resultant vector.